In today's matchup, we put two of the most dangerous predators in their respective environments in the ring. Both are incredible constrictors, but which one of these titans will emerge victorious after the final bell rings? Let's find out. The Anaconda is the largest snake, 400 pounds. Its body has a triangular cross-section, which makes it extremely flexible and capable of squeezing through narrow spaces. This also makes it incredibly difficult to kill. In fact, there are only 2 documented cases of anacondas being killed by jaguars, and that's despite the jaguar being the 3rd most powerful predator in the Americas. The first recorded jaguar and anaconda kill was in 1996. And in this clash, the jaguar actually lost an eye. It took about 20 minutes for the jaguar to finally kill the snake by biting off its head. The second recorded jaguar and anaconda clash happened in 2009, and this time, the jaguar had the advantage of fighting on a boat, which gave it a sort of enclosed space where it could more easily drag the prey. Once again, it took the big cat around 20 minutes to kill the snake. And while there are no recorded fights between gorillas and anacondas, there are many between gorillas and pythons. In one such fight, a python tried to ambush a silverback gorilla, but the primate fought back with such ferocity that it killed the snake by beating it with its fists. Silverback gorillas can punch up to 1,300 pounds per square inch. That force is enough to crack a human skull. So against a snake, it's like hitting a reptile with a sledgehammer. Another time, a group of male gorillas were transporting a female when they came across a giant python. The gorillas tossed the anaconda into the water. Even though the python was a huge one, weighing 12 feet, it probably wasn't as big as an anaconda. But still, this shows how strong gorillas are. Finally, there was another occasion when a python tried to ambush a gorilla. It wrapped itself around the primate's leg and tried to constrict it. But once again, the gorilla managed to beat the snake to death. These stories show that, even though anacondas are bigger than pythons, Musa might just be able to escape the coil. That said, it's not all sunshine and rainbows for the silverback. He's up against a fierce predator that eats anything. And if the anaconda manages to wrap its powerful coils around the gorilla, it will squeeze the living daylight out of him. It wouldn't be easy for the muscles to break free from such a hold. So in order for the silverback to survive the fight, he needs to prevent the anaconda from wrapping itself around his body. This would mean that our primate will have to keep moving, and maybe even use the environment to his advantage, say by climbing up a tree. Of course, if there's no trees nearby, the gorilla will need to rely on his fists, and those are powerful enough to shatter bones. One punch from the silverback can send the reptile crashing through the air, and as we mentioned earlier, it takes a lot of force to break an anaconda's skull. On the other hand, if the anaconda manages to squeeze its coils around the gorilla, the outcome would depend on who strikes first. If the snake manages to land a bite on the primate's head or torso, things will go south for the gorilla. Because an anaconda's teeth are designed to hold on to prey, not let go. And, with the strength of its jaws, it can easily inflict a deep wound. The same, however, cannot be said about the gorilla. His canines, although large, are not designed for killing. They are more used for displays of dominance within the troop, and for protection against rival males. So even if the silverback manages to land a bite on the anaconda, it will likely not be enough to take down the snake. That means that our reptilian opponent must avoid getting bitten at all costs. So who do you think will win the match? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to check out our other videos.